Welcome to one of the most electrifying moments in the history of football. Tonight, we witness a battle of titans, a clash of two icons who have defined an era of the beautiful game. The world has debated endlessly. Who is the greatest of all time? Is it the magician from Rosario, with his unparalleled vision and playmaking ability, or is it the relentless goal-scoring machine from Madeira, who has conquered every stage with his power and precision? For years, football fans around the globe have been divided. Every goal, every assist, every win seems to bring us closer to the ultimate question: who is the greatest footballer in the world? Tonight, in a historic face-off, Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo will stand toe-to-toe, not as teammates but as rivals, each ready to defend their claim to footballing immortality. Their accomplishments are legendary, but who truly deserved the title of the greatest of all time?
When it comes to being the best, you have to look at the game, the abilities, and how you impact the team and the result. I've always viewed football as an art. I see myself as someone who has been able to execute every aspect of this game to the highest level: passing, shooting, dribbling, and ultimately creating opportunities for others. I don't take pride in just the number of goals, but in the way I play. I am more than just a striker. I read the game and guide the movements of the team.
Well, Leo, I have always respected you. But the truth is that in football, the main goal is to win. And for that, scoring goals is crucial. Nothing matters more than being a lethal goal scorer who can drive the team to victory. Wherever I've played, I've proven myself. Whether in Spain, in England, or in Italy, I've always delivered. The number of goals I've scored across different leagues and teams speaks for itself. I've never shied away from challenges. If I were in Spain, or in England, or in Italy, I would always prove that I am the best.
Everything you say is true, Cristiano, but when it comes to playing style and influence, the differences are clear. Look, I've found myself in a team that's always relied on attacking players. I don't just focus on scoring. I also think about the team play and creating chances. For example, I could mention my time with the Argentina national team, where I've always tried to lead the team forward, not just focus on myself.
I get your point, but there's a huge difference. I've always been able to prove myself as the top scorer in every team I've been part of, in different systems. While some might say that Barcelona depended more on you, I've always been able to prove my worth in every team I've played for, from Sporting to United to Real Madrid, Juventus, and even with Portugal. That's what sets me apart. I can confidently say that I am the best. I'm the greatest, not just in one league, but everywhere I've been.
You talk a lot about goals, Cristiano, but football is more than just putting the ball in the back of the net. The best players are those who can influence the game in every aspect. Take a look at my ability to create, to control the tempo, to make the passes that change the course of a match. I've always believed that it's about the vision of the game, the intelligence in every movement, not just being in the right place at the right time. I don't just score goals, I make my teammates better, and that's something I take pride in.
I agree, Leo. Football is about the team. But the key player in every successful team is the one who gets the ball in the net when it matters. What you're saying sounds great, but at the end of the day, it's goals that win trophies. Look at my record in the Champions League, my consistency over the years. I've played in the best leagues, I've faced the toughest competition, and still, I keep delivering. I've been a match winner in countless crucial moments, and that's why I'll always be remembered as the best.
Goals are important, but I'd argue that creating those opportunities is equally vital. You see, I don't just rely on my physicality or my speed. It's about the mental side of the game. I've played for years in one of the best footballing systems in the world, and even with Argentina, where we don't have the same quality as other nations, I've always carried the team. I don't need to shout about my achievements. My game speaks for itself.
Well, maybe that's where we differ. I've never depended on a system or a team to carry me. I've proven myself in different environments with different tactics, and I've adapted. I've never been a product of just one style of play. My ability to shine no matter where I am, no matter the team, is what makes me different. I don't just need to play alongside world-class players to be great. I've made everyone around me better too.
That's true, Cristiano, but what sets me apart is how I've built everything around a natural understanding of the game, how I've made football look effortless. My playmaking, my dribbling, my vision, these are qualities that have never relied on physical dominance. I've always played with my mind, and that's what makes me unique.
I respect that, Leo, but let's not forget that physicality is part of the game. It's not just about what you do with the ball. It's how you can impact the match in every way. I'm a complete player with power, agility, and a mentality that won't let me rest until I reach perfection. And that's something I think gives me an edge.
All right, Cristiano, we both have our strengths, but let's talk about consistency. I've been at the top for over 15 years, maintaining a level of excellence that few can even dream of. In every season, in every competition, I'm always delivering. And while you've also had a remarkable career, let's be honest, there have been moments where your performance dipped, particularly when moving to new teams. It took time for you to adjust, while I've always been able to maintain my form from the very beginning.
You're right, Leo. Consistency is important. But what you fail to mention is the incredible challenges I faced, moving to different leagues, adapting to new environments, and still achieving at the highest level. I've been a leader in every team I've joined. Look at my record in England, Spain, Italy, and with the national team. I've been top scorer in every league, in every competition, and I've won in every possible way. I don't just perform, I win.
But it's not only about trophies, Cristiano. It's about how you influence the game, how you make others better. I've been the heart of Barcelona, and even when we've struggled, I've been the one to step up and take the team forward. I'm not just a goal scorer. I'm a playmaker, someone who orchestrates every move. And with Argentina, I've had to carry the load in tournaments where we weren't the favorites. I think my ability to lead a team through adversity is what makes me stand out.
I understand what you're saying, Leo, but let's not forget who stepped up for Portugal. I've been the one to carry the team through the tough times, to lead them to success when no one expected us to win. And I've done that in every competition, whether it's the Euro or the Nations League. When the pressure is on, I'm the one who rises to the occasion.
Perhaps, Cristiano, but my impact on the field goes beyond just individual moments. It's my ability to shape the game, to see the play unfold before it happens. That's why I've been able to thrive in so many different contexts, because I don't just rely on my physical abilities. My footballing intelligence is what sets me apart.
That's fair, Leo. But my mentality, my work ethic, my dedication to becoming the best, that's what defines me. Football is a combination of mind and body, and I've pushed myself to the absolute limit. I've overcome every challenge, every obstacle. And at the end of the day, it's not just about how you play, it's about the results you achieve.
At the end of the day, Cristiano, I believe it's not just about the numbers or the trophies. It's about how you make people feel when they watch you play. My goal has always been to inspire, to show that football can be an expression of beauty, not just a competition of strength and power. I've always played with passion, but more importantly, with love for the game. I've had the honor of winning titles with Barcelona and Argentina, but the real reward is seeing how the fans react when they watch me play. That, to me, is the true measure of greatness.
I respect that, Leo, but for me, greatness is more than just beauty. It's about results. It's about proving that you can succeed in any environment, under any circumstances. I've proven myself in every league, every competition, and with my national team. I've been a leader, I've been the difference maker, and I've been relentless in my pursuit of greatness. For me, it's not just about making people feel good, it's about making history. And when you look back, my name will be there, at the very top, as someone who achieved it all.
At the end of the day, Cristiano, I believe it's not just about the numbers or the trophies. It's about how you make people feel when they watch you play. My goal has always been to inspire, to show that football can be an expression of beauty, not just a competition of strength and power. I've always played with passion, but more importantly, with love for the game. I've had the honor of winning titles with Barcelona and Argentina, but the real reward is seeing how the fans react when they watch me play. That, to me, is the true measure of greatness.
And that's where we differ, Leo. You've always played the game with artistry, but I've played it with determination. For me, football isn't just about playing well, it's about doing whatever it takes to win. I've sacrificed everything, worked harder than anyone else, and pushed myself to limits others couldn't even imagine. And that's why I know, without a doubt, that I'm the greatest.
It seems we've reached the end of the debate. This is the final part, where both Messi and Ronaldo have made their closing arguments and the debate wraps up. If you'd like to add anything further or have another section, feel free to let me know.